Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we have Natasha, Ejaz and Abbas who did a collaborative track with Taimoor Mirza called Waikh Bandeya. So let's ask them about how was their experience at Doodh Patti. Tell me, how was your experience here?
Do you want to take this one?
No.
Start with this. It was a lot of fun for me. Working on the song was a lot of fun for me. It was definitely a learning experience for me because my own brand of music is very different from what this song is and encompasses. To start off with, I've never done Sufi Kalam before, and I saw this as an opportunity not just to learn how to work with two completely different new people, because when we worked on the song, I hadn't really worked with them before. And Abbas bhai ko to main janti hu, but I just say, but you know, it's like he's a senior of mine. To working with him, so it's a different ball game altogether. But apart from that, I also wanted to do the content justice, and which is why I took a lot of guidance from Abbas bhai in terms of singing it, because जब आप सूफी कलाम गा रहे होते हैं, you can't just sing it. It's disrespectful to just treat it like another set of lyrics. And for me personally, it was a really edifying experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed it?
I really loved it.
That's good. What about you? How was it?
It was very interesting because for me the song started off from a guitar riff and there weren't any words on it.
Okay.
And Taimoor said, "Yaar, mere paas ek riff hai, ye suno." And it was, the guitar riff was like tung 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 tung, and he was playing and he said, "Okay, I want to make something on this riff." So then later on he said, "I'm going to find some lyrics for appropriate lyrics for the track." And one fine day he said, "I got the words and it's by Bulle Shah, Baba Bulle Shah." So instantly when I heard the words, I was hooked, and I said, he said to me, "Isko tum ga lo." So I said, "All right." The message is good, and the message is about how we are always running after money, and we basically making piles of money in our banks and at home, and even then we all die, and everything is left here. Bulle Shah is basically talking about the birds, and he's saying कि Waikh Bandeya asmana I'm not really good at Punjabi, but yeah. So he's talking about the birds, and he's saying कि परिंदों को देखो वो आसमानों में कैसे उड़ते हैं, and they basically don't store food, and they're happy. They go out every day and they work hard, bring the food, eat, and the same thing happens the next day. Unlike humans who are always basically जो अपना रिस्क जो है उसको ज़ख़ीरा करते हैं और फिर भी वो जो है वो मर जाते हैं. Yeah. So I loved the message, and the melody was very different than than the kind of melody I usually sing. My melodies are usually based on ragas. Okay. Since I'm trained in Eastern Classical, but this was a very straight melody for me. And initially I was thinking कि ये तो बड़ा आसान होगा, तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं ये it's a totally different ball game. And there was a point where I said to Taimoor कि यार I don't think this is my kind of song. But he said no, you need just give it a shot. And at the end it sounded really good, really nice. And
I think that's what's really interesting about working with Taimoor bhai. I think he sees your uncertainties and insecurities and he makes them work for you.
Okay.
I think Taimoor bhai does that really, really well. Like
yeah,
he will tell you will go up to Taimoor bhai and say, "Okay, I can't sing this," and he'll sit you down, and it's not like he'll give you a pep talk, but he'll just start rapid firing. He'll just be like, "Acha, nahi phir se karo, nahi phir se karo, nahi phir se karo," until you get it right, and until you discover something new about your voice that you didn't know you could do before.
For an artist like me or Natasha, who are basically singer-songwriters, and we basically make our own songs and mostly write our own lyrics, make our own music, and so we're always working in sort of a bubble.
Yeah, we're in a comfort zone.
Yeah. And we'll produce stuff for ourselves which we like.
Yeah, which you're comfortable with.
And it will always have this distinct style to it, because this is what we are.
Right.
But you know, the exciting part for me was working with another producer who can use my voice in a totally different way that I will not be able to use.
Right.
So
And that's for him to like recognize what he sees in our voices that we ourselves don't.
Yeah.
Because we hear our voices completely differently. We hear them from inside, he hears them from outside.
exactly. So you know, I मुझे कभी भी मैं शायद बंदेया की तरह का गाना खुद कभी शायद ना बना सकता, you know. इतनी स्ट्रेट मेलोडी मैं कभी सोच ही नहीं सकता. So it was really interesting, yeah.